Welcome everyone to day 14 of the March 2014 Haru basho. My name is Araibira. Please leave a like for this video. I really appreciate that. The first battle of the day featured Makishita 16 Kagami, who has a 5-8 record. He faced off against Jodio 2 Asahisho, who has a 6-7 record. Asahisho hits the Hataki Komi slapdown and ends day 14 with a 7-7 record. Maegashira 16 Satoyama has a 3-10 record. He faced off against Maegashira 11 Tokushori, who has an 8-5 record. Tokushori gets a Kuridashi rear push-out win and improves to 9-5. Maegashira 10 Mugiru and Maegashira 14 Azumaru both coming in day 14 with 6-7 records. Mugiru has a good tachi and gets the Oshidashi frontal force-out victory and improves to 7-7. Azumaru gets his Makikoshi 6-8 record. Maegashira 15 Takanoi has a 9-4 record. He faced off against Maegashira 10 Mongolian Terunofuji, who stands at 6-7. Terunofuji gets the Yorita Oshi frontal crush out and improves to an even 7-7. Maegashira 9 Kita Taiki has a 5-8 record. He faced off against Maegashira 13 Jokori, who is one win away from his Kachikoshi. He has a 7-6 record. Kita Taiki gets the Yurikiri victory over the Maegashira 13 wrestler to improve to 6-8. Maegashira 12 Chiyomaru has an 8-5 record. He grappled Maegashira 9 Jojin Gagamaru, who has a 5-8 record. This battle went back and forth. Eventually, Gagamaru gets the Yurikiri force-out victory over Chiyomaru and improves to 6-8. Maegashira 8 Takara Fuji met Maegashira 14 Masunoyama, who has a 7-6 record. Takara Fuji has a 4-1 win-loss ratio over Masunoyama. Today, Masunoyama gets the Yurikiri force-out victory, and both men end day 14 with 8-6 records. Maegashira 11 Egyptian Osunadashi has a 7-5-1 record. He took on Maegashira 8 Mongolian Kyokutenho, who has an 8-5 record. Osunadashi has a lot of spirit in this bout, however, Kyokutenho gets a Katasukashi under-shoulder swing down to improve to 9-5. Maegashira 7 Toyo Hibiki has a 6-7 record. He faced off against Maegashira 4 Ikioi with a 5-8 record. Ikioi utilizes the sidestepping maneuver, the sidestepping Harumafuji Tachiai perfectly this time after several failed attempts and improves to 6-8. Maegashira 2 Okinomi has a 3-10 record. His opponent Maegashira 12 Sarunofuji a horrible 1-12 record. These two have struggled with this basho, obviously. Okinomi gets the Yurikiri force-out victory and improves to 4-10. Sarunofuji drops to 1-13. Maegashira 3 Brazilian Kaisei met Maegashira 2 Tochinawaka. Both men enter day 14 with 4-9 records. Kaisei has a 7-2 win-loss ratio against Tochinawaka. Today, Kaisei gets the Yurikiri force-out victory and improves to 5-9. Tochinawaka drops to 4-10. Maegashira 1 Endo has a 6-7 record. He's one win away from his losing record. He faced off against Maegashira 7 Chiyotairo, who has a 8-5 record. Endo has a 1-0 win-loss ratio against Chiyotairo. Chiyotairo gets the Tsukiyatoshi frontal thrust down victory over Endo, who drops to 6-8. Chiyotairo improves to 9-5. Maegashira 3 Takayasu has a 5-8 record. He wrestled Maegashira 1 Tamawashi, who has a 3-10 record. These two have a 2-2 record against each other. Tamawashi gets the win and improves to 4-10. Takayasu drops to 5-9. Komusubi Toyonoshima has a 5-8 record. He faced off against Maegashira 6 Takekaze, who has a 7-6 record. Takekaze has a 6-8 record against the Komusubi. Today, Takekaze gets a Tsukiyatoshi thrust down victory and receives his Kachikoshi winning record of 8-6. Maegashira 4 Yoshikaze has an 8-5 record. His opponent Komusubi Shohozan a 5-8 record. Yoshikaze gets a Hataki Komi victory. It was very close. There was a Monoi, but they gave it to Yoshikaze, who improves to 9-5. Shohozan drops to 5-9. Sekewake Goeido has a double-digit 10-3 record. He faced off against Magashita 5 Bulgarian Aoyama, who has an 8-5 record. Aoyama has never beaten Goeido in 6 meetings. Today, Goeido continues his win streak against Aoyama with a Yurikiri force-out win and improves to 11-3. Magashita 6 Aminishiki has an 8-5 record. He took on Sekewake Tochiozan, who has a 7-6 record. Tochiozan has a 16-7 win-loss ratio against Aminishiki. Today, Tochiozan gets the Kata Sukashi under-shoulder swing down. It looked like Aminishiki slipped a little bit, but Tochiozan gets his Kachikoshi winning record of 8-6. Ozeki Kisnosato and Magashita 5 Chio Otori both entered day 14 with 8-5 records. These two had a good match, as Chio Otori gave Kisnosato a run for his money. However, Kisnosato gets the Uwate Dashinage pull overarm throw to improve to 9-5. Chio Otori drops to 8-6. In the highlight bout of the day, Yokozuna Hakuho and Ozeki Kakuru both entered day 14 with 12-1 records. Hakuho injured his hand yesterday. Let's see how it plays out today. Kakuru gets a good tachiya. He forces the Yokozuna back and they stall. It looks to be Kakuru's advantage. Hakuho resists at the edge. It looks like he might resist. He resists. Kakuru gets the force-out victory over the Yokozuna and improves to 13-1. Hakuho drops to 12-2. Ozeki Kotoshugiku has a 7-6 record. He faced off against Yokozuna Harumafuji with an 11-2 record. Kotoshugiku has a 29-19 win-loss ratio against Yokozuna. Kotoshugiku gets the Yurikiri force-out victory over Harumafuji and improves to 8-6. Harumafuji drops to 11-2. We have a new leader after 14 days of action. It's Ozeki Kakuru with a 13-1 record. In second place is Hakuho with a 12-2 record. Hey guys, stay tuned tomorrow for the final day, Senshu Raku, of the March 2014 Basho. I'm Araibira. Aloha.